In the year 1284, in the prosperous town of Hamlin, life was bustling and the townfolk lived in abundance. Though few were truly grateful. The people went about their business, carefree and uninterested in the neighbors' troubles. One day, when everything seemed peaceful, unexpected plague struck the town. A swarm of rats appeared and multiplied with a startling speed, infiltrating every home and ravaging all the food stores. The rats spared nothing. They gnawed through sacks of grain, attacked fruits and meat, leaving the townspeople only crumbs. They climbed the walls, slipped under doors, and invaded beds. The citizens tried to chase them away with traps, poison, and even cats and dogs, but nothing worked. The rodents proved more cunning and resilient than anyone could have imagined. Before long, it became impossible to sleep at night without fear of being bitten, and even the children could not find refuge in their beds. Desperation gripped the people of Hamlin, and they gathered at the town hall to plead for help from the mayor. He, equally at loss, promised 1,000 gold coins to anyone who could rid the town of the unbearable plague. Then a mysterious man appeared. He wore a coat of bright mixed colors and had a large hood that boldly concealed his face. He introduced himself as the rat catcher and offered his services in exchange for the promised reward. Skeptical but desperate, the mayor agreed. Without delay, the rat catcher took a silver flute from his pocket and began to play an enchanting melody. As soon as the music rang out, the rats, as if bewitched, emerged from every corner, from the sewers, rooftops, cellars, and even kitchens. They gathered around the man, entranced, and began to follow him obediently. The piper led the rats through the town, all the way to the river. There, still playing, he stopped at the water's edge, and the rats, without hesitation, plunged into the river and drowned one after another until the last rat was gone. The town, finally free from its plagues, celebrated and sang with joy. The rat-catcher returned to claim his reward, but the mayor, seeing that he no longer needed the stranger, decided to offer only 50 gold coins, arguing that it was more than enough for a simple tune. "We agreed on 1,000 gold coins," the piper said calmly. 1,000 coins for a few notes on the flute? "You'd get 50 and not a penny more," replied the mayor, smiling at his own cunning. The rat-catcher fixed the mayor with a cold stare and, without another word, turned on his heel and left without accepting the reward. The townspeople, now carefree, returned to their daily lives, thinking the matter resolved and soon forgetting the man who had once saved them. But one morning, not longer after, a strange and enchanting melody once again filled the streets of Hamlin. This time it was not the rat who answered the call, but the children of Hamlin. Boys and girls, captivated by the music, left their homes and ran to the market square where the piper stood. The parents tried to hold them back, but their calls went unheard. The children seemed as bewitched as the rats once had been. The piper began to walk, leaving the town through the main gate, followed by the long procession of young ones, laughing and singing, entranced by the music. The townspeople, stricken with terror, realized too late the consequences of their betrayal. Cries and pleas from parents couldn't stop the children, and they followed the piper to a mountain. There, a cave opened in front of them, and the piper entered the darkness, accompanied by the children of Hamlin. The mountain closed behind them, and they were never seen again. From that tragic day onward, the town of Hamlin never saw its children again. Laws and rumors haunted the people who understood too late the price of their greed. And it's said that On windy days, the townspeople can still hear the low anthems of the children echoing from the mountain.